Hello there, you sexy monkey fluffer. It's a new month, which means even more video games want your hard-earned cash, just in time for the holiday season 2019. November has over 30 games dropping, so I've looked over them and selected 9 which deserve a little more attention. Like usual, if you'd like me to play any of these games, just let me know. I'm happy to waste my money on any video game you like. Anyway, if you're ready, let's do this. I have to start with Death Stranding. After years of intrigue and downright weird promotion, we will finally see Hideo Kojima's first game after leaving Konami. Death Stranding is a confusing thing to explain. We've seen a man urinating on the ground. We've seen him carry mummified bodies on his back. Remember the time he used a magic ladder to cross a gorge? That was fun. We've also seen babies in brine-filled jars. We've seen a man peeing on the ground. Links to other dimensions, monsters, giants, a man urinating on the ground, and lunchtime for this femme fatale. But even now, it's a complete mindfuck. Here's what we do know though. Death Stranding is an open world action game in which we play as Sam Bridges, who is a delivery man tasked with bringing survivors of the seemingly post-apocalyptic America back together and simultaneously going coast to coast to rescue Amelie, the next president of the USA, who, for some unknown reason, can't age. You know what? We should just wait a few days because the first round of reviews are coming very soon on November the 1st, so let's not try unpick it just yet. Be prepared for mind-bending storytelling. If I'm honest, I'm expecting a masterpiece of a game, but something most casual gamers will struggle to get into. But here's a question, does all this unknowing around the game interest you or make you turn and run away? The thing which sold me, I've already told you a few times, is the man on the grass. I love it. Death Stranding releases exclusively on PS4 on November the 8th. Oh, and just as I was clicking upload on this video, we have finally got confirmation that Death Stranding will indeed be coming to the PC, but not until next year, so 2020. But hey, that's still impressive for a game touted as a PS4 exclusive. Okay, back to the video. What's your current feeling about EA? Yeah, I agree. If you love them or hate them, the distrust many players have may soon be a thing of the past. Hear me out with this one. This is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, a single-player, story-focused action-adventure title without any loot boxes or other EA predatory tactics. I know, I'm shocked too. In terms of the story of Jedi Fallen Order, it takes place shortly after Order 66. Yeah, when all the baby Jedis were murderized by a terrible actor. We now fill the boots of Cal Kestis, a Jedi Padawan who has somehow survived this massacre and escaped. But does he keep his identity hidden? Hell no, he uses the Force in the open and now the entire Empire is coming for him. Happy days. The combat feels awesome and has all the flair you expect from a Star Wars game, with elements of RPG entwined, like the ability to purchase upgrades such as throwing your lightsaber mid-battle. Cool, isn't it? A lot of inspiration has come from the Dark Souls franchise, with battles taking into account defensive play, with a gauge for stamina, you know, for blocking and deflecting, and a general need to time strikes to win battles. Continuing the Dark Souls feel, Fallen Order uses meditation points, replicating bonfires, as a new spawn point after death, and it's also a place to buy those upgrades. Fallen Order also has many puzzles like those found in Tomb Raider, and wall running like the days of Prince of Persia. Oh, the memories. Many elements from lots of great games have been incorporated here, making this a far deeper game than most people realise. Travelling around the galaxy and taking on brand new enemy types created especially for this game. But also all the lore is adhered to and expanded on here. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order has me hugely interested, but how do you feel about it? November 15th we get our grubby hands on it, on PS4, Xbox One and PC. How old do you think the Need for Speed series is? Well, prepare for this, it's 25 years old. And to commemorate that is Need for Speed Heat, the 24th game in the series. Racing around an open world Miami, Florida, in which we can switch between day and night to change up races. Heat has a story campaign which pits us against the city's best racers, and as city racing is illegal, you'll have regular brushes with the law. And of course, some of those cops are dirty and corrupt, making us the underdog anti-hero of this story. It's kinda like the Fast and Furious movies, the old ones, not the recent one, you know what I mean. Heat is filled with so many cars with so many customization options, and speaking of customization, we can now wear Adidas socks. Lovely. What a world we live in. The name Heat also impacts gameplay. As our heat level rises, the cops become more heavy-handed in their pursuit of you, adding much more risk-reward. So don't you dare get busted. Need for Speed Heat drops on November 8th on PS4, Xbox One and PC. Oh look, pink socks. Hell yeah, brother. 20 years ago, a defining game released, Shenmue. An action-adventure game with elements of open world and a day-night cycle never seen before in video games. I mean, shops opened and closed at certain times in the day. 20 years later, all those things are now commonplace. But back in the Dreamcast days, these were cutting edge. Now Shenmue III is about to release, which puts us back in the shoes of Ryo Hazuki, a teenager from Japan who watched his father die in battle with a bad guy called Lan Di. Our life's mission is to hunt that guy down, and to cut a long story short, Ryo didn't manage to do this in the 2 previous games, but slowly unveiled the hidden story of his father's past, while simultaneously paying his bills and making a living. Yeah, you get a job in these games. Learning new martial art moves to strengthen his cause, will Shenmue 3 finally let Ryo have his vengeance? My guess is no, we'll likely have to wait another 20 years for that one. Shenmue 3 releases on PS4 and PC on November the 20th. Other releases this month include a brand new Pokemon game for you Nintendo Switch players, Pokemon Sword and Shield. You must know the Pokemon concept by now, catch a Pokemon in the wild, and then battle other trainers at gyms. Okay, full transparency here, I have never played a Pokemon game. Is Sword and Shield a good starting point? I think I'm going to buy one. And why is there 2 versions of this game? This doesn't make any sense. I'm so confused right now. Nintendo players, help me out. Over on the PC, you guys finally get your hands on Red Dead Redemption 2, which is already a year old. Wow, time flies. The PC edition will definitely be the nuts in terms of visuals, but personally, I can't wait to see what the modding community does to this game. It's gonna look even more breathtaking than it already does. Here's a game which has a great deal of potential. Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts. I say potentially because the previous games didn't live up to expectations, so we're all a little wary now. This is the 5th game in the series. Let's see if they get it right this time. Sniper games are notoriously difficult to create, but Contracts looks to be the most impressive Sniper Ghost Warrior game, gelling movement and tactical sniping with that good old bullet time gore mechanic we all love, and Hitman-esque level design. On November 22nd, you can unleash your inner assassin on PS4, Xbox, and PC. Fingers crossed, this is the one which gets this series up and going. Another gaming franchise which continues to release year upon year is Just Dance. Xbox One, and get this, it releases on Nintendo Wii. Who'd have thought that in 2019? With over 500 tracks to dance to and 40 current chart hits, this series refuses to stop. Come on, be serious, have you ever played Just Dance? How much of an idiot did you look? I actually want to play this again now. November 5th, I can't wait. And here's a strange one to end on. Blacksad, Under the Skin. I mean, look at it. You play as a panther detective looking into a murder case. If you've never heard of Blacksad, it's a Spanish comic book published by a French publisher based in New York City and is now an English-speaking video game. It's good to see the world getting on like this. The characters, as you can see, are all animals, with great attention made to replicate their real-life characteristics, such as gorillas tend to be fighters, huge hulking things, whereas bloodhounds and other types of dogs tend to represent the police. It uses stereotypes to quickly force us to jump to conclusions. Blacksad is a noir game, which means it may be a little depressing. Think of it like a blend of Heavy Rain and LA Noire in terms of feel. Noir games never fill you with happiness, but that's part of that genre. If you'd like to try this unique game comes out on November the 5th. So there we have it, new games for November 2019. What are you grabbing this month? I have to get my hands on Death Stranding to understand that madness, and Jedi Fallen Order looks damn good too. Come on EA, can you bring this back? But what about you? What are you grabbing this month? Please let me know in the comments, I'd love to know. I'm Adam from PlayStation Grenade. If you got this far, you should totally follow me on Twitter. Much appreciated. I'm Adam Grenade over there. Anyway, it's been a pleasure. I shall see you next time. Peace out, monkey fluffers.